haven't started. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Michigan State Spartans offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Catch in the middle, it's Tatum. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Looking downfield on first down. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run the draw. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tatum. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Gets the back moving. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The throw. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Irish send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The inside handoff. Sweet cut there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot.
Intercepted deep in his own end. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Fires to the right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Tatum. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They're working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Got it behind the line. It's Tatum. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it, they're on move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. At the 20, he's got space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, the defense can't afford to give up too many big plays like that. That was a simple day one go route. A guy just running straight down the field. You need your DBs to get to that football and swat that thing away. You give up too many more of those, you don't got a shot at winning this game.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here's a heat. It's complete to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 10 over Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quickly complete. What a a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages, on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping up the big play.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Off play action. Working that left side now. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
In the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He'll set up to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? back to pass. Big guy smells it. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to blast their way in. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Terrific job not just settling for the negative play and getting it to the running back.
Yeah, and you're supposed to go through your progressions, and you're obviously going to attack down the field and make a big play, but a lot of times when you dump it off to the running back, he can make something happen. And you're right, get something positive out of it instead of taking a sack.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down coming up. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Now on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. And here's the return. And the returner will be dragged down. Here come the Irish back on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. It's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Power football with the run. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. The give on the inside.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pulls and fires complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Powers through. He's loose. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got them backed up, and then you don't. 1st and 10 from inside the 50. On the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Off the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. The give out of the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. To the air on second down. Hauls it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Into the house. Touchdown, Irish!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Middle Tennessee. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The play action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give him a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. This defense trying to stand tall on fourth and goal from the 2. Trying to pound it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Spartans are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Wants to throw on third down. Makes a connection. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Makes the catch. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tatum. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Makes a man miss. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Harris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Here come the Irish back on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground with the back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Makes the catch. It's in goal. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's in goal. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's in goal. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants it all. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the back. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.